Heston, Kansas F5 tornadoes. Let's check this out. Digging the intro.
When I was 9 years old, I would go to my local library in the summer and I would always borrow this. I borrowed this tape maybe 20 times over the course of a couple years, and today I found a factory sealed copy. It contains many of the iconic home tornado videos of the 80s and 90s with a voiceover from a very dramatic narrator. But out of all the videos featured, I found myself rewatching this particular tornado over and over again. The tornado in question is the F5 that traveled from Heston to Gossel, Kansas. But this tornado is so much more complex and incredible than that simple video shows. And today, I want to explain why. 1990 was an absolutely wild year for weather. December 1989 was the fourth coldest on record in the United States. Starting in early December, multiple waves of Arctic air surged across the Midwest, reaching Texas.
Say goodbye to that, because global warming.
Citrus crops and causing damage to sewer systems. It was eerily similar to what happened 4 years earlier in 1985. The cold wave peaked on December 23rd when a low-pressure system dropped 15 inches of snow in Wilmington, North Carolina, and 4 inches in Charleston, South Carolina. Florida experienced their first white Christmas ever as snowfall in Tampa forced the airport to shut down. But as quickly as that Arctic air appeared, the end vanished. January 1990 was the warmest ever. For a large portion of the Midwest, temperatures were well above 40 degrees for the first several weeks of the year. But the hottest air didn't come until the second week of March. On March 10th, a ridge of warm air began to build, slowly creeping north.
Oh, that's not good. That's a trough.
It was 88 in Green.
That's a trough. And that's not good.
A ridge of warm air began to build, slowly creeping northward from the Gulf. By March 12th, it was 88 in Greenville, South.
That's a trough. I'm watching whatever you. That's a cold trough. These giant cold bulges of air come down from Minnesota. I'm sorry, why not what? I did not catch you there. Yeah, I said they come down and they start combining, it starts sucking in moist, warm air, and then that's when stuff really starts to go down.
78 in Cincinnati, Ohio, 69 in Wichita, Kansas, even 66 at Minot Air Force Base in South Dakota. When
North Dakota.
That warm in mid-March in the plains, you know some sort
because basically, a fun fact, when very hot, moist air comes together and very cold, dry air comes together, that's called tornado juice, or nader juice is what we call it. And then cyclogenesis occurs, and then soon enough, then later, well, you got a tornado on your hands. Come on, and trade. I was doing. You just did? Let me check. Huh? No, really? I'm not picking up any on the radar. There is a severe storm moving just off of the coast of, just east of Washington D.C. It's off. It's not even on land anymore. It's dissipating. Oh. I wonder if it just went away. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, I have an app called Radar Scope, and it's the best. I can literally. Oh, you're from Florida. So let's see what's going down on there. Air's moving west? That's weird. That doesn't happen. Huh. 1, 2, 5 radar stations over there. 6, actually. That's a lot for one state. EX, KTLH, KJAX, KTBW, KAMX, and KMLB. I get mine from KILX. We only got 2 here in Illinois. There's 6 territory there. That's why it's got a lot of radars. I don't blame it. Alright, I'm gonna continue the video. So yeah, these cold troughs kind of settle in. I think a cold. I'm sorry. I have to see temperatures. Is there a way to see temperatures on this thing? I can't see temperatures on this, but I feel like there's a cold trough settling in right now. Cold trough, get out! I don't care who you are. It is 47 and I'm in the center of Illinois, and it's literally almost May. It's May next month. No excuses. Come on. I literally left school like a week or two ago. I left school and it was like 100 degrees outside. I left, it was 100. Another day I left and it was 90. Madness. Illinois' weather, it's like it's having an identity crisis. Because Illinois has the stupidest, wackiest weather you can imagine. Yeah. Florida got blasted by like record lows a few months ago, if I'm not wrong.
A surface low pressure system was developing to the west over Colorado that day. You see how at the surface in Oklahoma and Kansas you have winds at about 15 knots coming from the south?
Please don't use that word. I hate knots. I hate that measurement.
Stretching out to the northeast of the center of the low was the stationary front, dividing the warm moist air from the Gulf with cooler, drier air from the Rockies. This front was stationary for now, but would blast off to the east in a couple of days. And of course, to the southwest, you had your cold front, which would eventually rocket off to the east. The National Severe Storms Forecasting Center saw what was happening and decided to issue a moderate, or level 2 out of 3, risk for severe weather across the Great Plains, mainly Kansas, Nebraska, and Oklahoma. Now, on the day and night of the 12th, you had storms firing off along the stationary front, which is pretty normal because, as we'll soon learn, storms love boundaries. Some of these storms actually produced a couple of tornadoes. By the morning of the 13th, conditions were a bit more alarming. Surface temperatures were very
69.
And cooler temperatures aloft meant that once that surface air could break through the cap, it could freely and violently rise to 60,000.
There's this warm air and it'll stay above you, and this is what's known as a cap. However, a cap is extremely great because once you have a cap in place, then it's like a blanket. It keeps all the hot air from rising. And if hot air cannot rise, no tornadoes. However, if it rises way too much, it'll overpower this cap, destroy it, and then basically when the cap breaks, it's like the gates of hell opening up. There's nothing to stop that air from rising, and once it rises, it starts rotating. When it starts rotating, yeah, it doesn't get better from there.
Storms that would form that day would be rotating. So all the atmospheric features of a classic Great Plains tornado outbreak were in place. Remember how I said storms like to form on boundaries? Well, when people think of the word boundary in terms of weather, they think of the boundary between warm air and cold air. While this is very important, there's also another
cold fronts.
That's between humid air and dry air. This is called the dry line. It is critical in forecasting where supercells will form. The dry line doesn't supply nearly the amount of lift that a cold front does. A cold front forcibly shoves all of the warm air in front of it through the cap, which is why squall lines along cold
hot air rises. It's chemistry right now. That's why even in 80-degree temperature outside, I have a blanket on. It's because hot air rises and cold air sinks. The cold air in my house sinks down to... Oh, I need to... That's why you'll often see me have a blanket on, because the cold air is sinking into my basement. And it chills me down so much I have to have a blanket to keep myself comfortable.
Density between warm air and cold air, but with the dry line, the moisture content along the boundary will vary, but the temperature will stay the same. The difference in density between dry air is much smaller than between warm
See it,
and
watch it
cold.
goes.
So only certain parcels or sections of air along the boundary are able to be forced through the path. This ultimately leads to pollution. One might think that's a good thing. Fewer storms means less people in the path and probably less damage. But it's actually
Alright, so it works. Now we can leave. We're doing pretty good here. This is our copper extractor field. This is a mineral-rich area in general. I mean, look at this. Got a ton of laterite and malachite down here. This place will be mineral-rich for
individual supercells
months.
and do produce violent, on-track, deadly tornadoes. And so the dry line is often a coin toss. Because the upward forcing is a lot weaker than with a cold front, you can often end up with no storms at all. They call this a blue sky bust in the storm chasing world. But if atmospheric conditions are right,
Alright, just don't spam party, please, because it repeats. I hate my comments how they repeat.
There's one more important and unusual boundary that formed overnight and helped set the entire outbreak in motion. The storms that formed across Kansas the night before were feeding off the warm, moist air supplied by the low-level jet. The moisture fell as rain and the air became dry, spreading out rapidly into the storm. This swath of cool air ahead of a storm is called a gust front or an outflow boundary, and you've definitely experienced one before. This outflow boundary existed well after the storms had died off on the morning of the 13th and were clearly visible in satellite imagery near the dry line. See how there are no clouds to the west of this line? That's cool dry air from both the outflow boundary
It's
and
a front pushing it, isn't it?
likely enhance the lift of surface air to the east, allowing for more supercells to form, leading to more tornadoes. By 3 p.m. Central Time, storms were
tornadoes don't like to cross fronts like this. There was a incident in 2017 where in Canton, Texas, these tornadoes were just pushed by this, like they were perfectly aligned, right? And because of that, like it almost was like a rocket launch. Just don't spam me. And these tornadoes just trailed right down this front, over and over and over and over. It happened like 5 times. It was nuts. Is this gonna... Okay. Nice. Darn it.
One storm in particular started off as a collection of updrafts in extreme south central Kansas, but over the next half an hour became organized, working into a single strong rotating updraft supercell thunderstorm, quite a large outflow. Notice how there are no clouds within this small sector? At 4:34 p.m., this supercell produced its first tornado, touching down just to the northeast of Great Prairie. It was fairly narrow and weak at first, but it increased in speed, size, and intensity as it moved northeast over the North Fork and Nestor River. When the tornado was several miles to the southwest of Heston, many people recalled hearing sirens for the first time and looking out their windows.
You know the history of sirens? You know why they were even built? I actually knew that. Well, back in the Cold War, there was a big issue, is that the Soviet Union was arming with nukes, and the government devised the Civil Defense Council to protect people against said nuclear warheads. So they made sirens, because originally in World War II, sirens were used because the Nazis actually started dropping bombs on cities. So in order to mitigate this problem, the British actually started using sirens to warn. And there's even these things called blackouts, which basically what it means is that when you're in a city, you turn your lights off at night. That way they didn't see your house and they didn't bomb. So, however, right now, the threat of nukes is not as bad as it was years ago. So then, the government decided to make them dual purpose, which means that they will be used for nuclear bombs and tornadoes, which is an absolutely great thing. And people want to get rid of them, which I think that's a stupid idea. Some areas we don't have internet. Sirens. Sirens are absolutely crucial. Who cares? They're annoying, but I'd rather hear an annoying siren that's warning me of my impending doom than to have a tornado creepily sneak up on me. Even though we have cell phones, what if it's dead and stuff like that? Yeah, there is a stupid misconception where they say, oh, rely on a tornado siren. Don't do this, please. That is a very bad idea, because I know where I live 4 miles from the nearest town, 4 miles from the nearest siren, and even on a quiet, pleasant day, you would never hear a siren at all. May 18th? Wait, when are you gonna be staying? May 18th to, Oh, you actually are placed... I graduate on the 21st, so you're in the deadline. What? Deadline? A deadline is a date that something needs to be accomplished for. So, for example, a deadline, like, that's when you want to get something done by. Okay, I'm a little bit irate right now. I lost a frickin' container full of copper, and I can't find it. That's 32 copper, and I need it. I don't even know where the thing went. Nice. Oh. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you. I found an infinite money cheat code, like in the real life. It's simple. My dad was going on a Craigslist or eBay, and he found somebody is selling copper cents for double the price. I calculated it, and copper cents make up a quarter of all pennies. So that means that if they buy $100 of pennies and sell the coppers, that $100 becomes $125, and you just beat the game. Do this over and over and over, and you literally have infinite money. Although it'd take you a while to sort these pennies out. And I'm like, wait a second, I did it, and guess what? I just filled an entire jar with coppers, and I just beat the game. Mm-hmm. I will not be available on Wednesday. Senior trip. Oh, and I know I'm gonna do a senior prank. I got it. I got it. It's harmless. I want to get into the PA system and rickroll everybody. I can. Hold on. Wait, what? Oh, I have to see this. Please tell me this is action. I don't think that's a video. I have to see this. Oh my god, he's doing it! And this guy played it on the intercom. Bruh. I swear too. I had to do it, I'm sorry. Aluminum? Stop it. Give. That's reassuring. Maybe you just didn't do anything on that save? Oh my god, oh, does your mom drives an Ascent, right? Oh god. Oh my god. Does she still drive it? I know how to annoy her. You just gotta unbuckle your seatbelt and then put it back in. It goes ding, ding, or it does ding. Uh, like unbuckle your seatbelt and put it right back in. It'll annoy the crap out of anyone. Oh yes, hey 378 people on the server. Can you guys please stop playing for a second? Mom tells me I gotta eat dinner. No, I'm laughing at the fact. I remember when my well, my students wallpaper for their for their Chromebook. What it was? No, even better. It had a toaster and it had like anime eyes and it said, "Let's take a bath." If you don't know why, if you put a toaster into a bathtub, it electrocutes you. The practice. I'm gonna make a full thing of carbon. Dang it! Oh my god. Oh, the stupid penalty. I got lagged out of a game once. Oh my. You can't play. Yeah, I know that. That is complete. Okay, I remember once I was playing ranked Apex Legends. And I got lagged out of a game, and I couldn't play for 10 minutes. And you know what's stupid? You can't even play like there's a thing called firing range, right? Where it's literally just you're literally by yourself. And you just practice shooting guns in the game. You can't do that either. Like, bruh, you're gonna... Ah, yes, Wyatt. I love my product. I love it. Let's go. I didn't pay money for it, by the way. Apex is free. I love it when I have a product and it says F you and holds the middle finger to me. I love that. That's what I want for my product. I love it when my product says, no, I'm not going to do what you want. I love it. What a bunch of stupid heads. Yeah, I'm tired. kind of. God. I love Hellboy. I haven't watched that movie for a while. That's a really good movie. Man, have you seen the end of Horizon Forbidden West, The Burning Shores? It is the best. Oops. You get to fight a Metal Devil, which are one of those giant. I mean, dude, I was so glad to fight a Horus Titan unit, the biggest machine. Bro, once you get to that point, yeah, just go get help, nerd. Oh my god, I forgot. I think I told you this one, but I made this really smart Alec remark on my game because these guys are arguing. They were using some racial slurs and stuff. They were doing some bad. They were saying some bad things, and I said, "Too bad you guys can't play as good as you guys argue. We'd win the game by now." And it really it really got through their skin. It was funny. Like. They're like, I'm like, too bad you guys can't play as good as you guys argue. We win the game by now. He told me to STF you. He got so mad at me. What else do I have on this? Methane? Wish I had a lot more than methane. Methane. Carbon tetrahydride, if I'm not wrong. I heard her prancing up on the top. The little baby girl, the puppy. She was prancing around the top. No. Let's call her the puppy, cause he's a real baby. Mm-mm. 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 Is someone in here? Or am I just tripping or something? I don't know. God, Jesus, they stop on the time. I need to make this flatter. Or I need to raise it up. No, why? Muskrats? I'll kill groundhogs. Groundhogs are cute. No, sadly, I've not co-signed the obituary of any muskrats. No. Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that? I'm sorry. Do you hear that? She's running around in circles. She's going crackhead mode, basically. Pork. Oh yes, the base. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. No. No. Oh god. I'm probably not gonna watch it right now, but yep, Meat Cannon just dropped a new one. Oh no, bro. Yeah. No, I've not. That sounds regrettable. No. No. Stop. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's... Actually, I shouldn't say stop. Go on, print my solar panels. I will let my capitalistic ways consume this world. And, I meant, No. I was saying... I was talking about my printers. I don't want them to stop. That means industrialness stops. That means manufacturing stops. That means my power stops. Dude, this kid was raging at Fortnite. I was playing Roblox, and I chuckled. This guy's like, "Your mom's gay." I'm like, "I don't mind. That's 100% more mom. I love hot moms." You know, like the meme. It's called person. Your mom's gay. Me. Wait a second. How do I exist? Oh. It's called it breaks the space-time continuum, folds it. That's called what's called. And dude, he started saying a bunch of slurs, and I started laughing. I'm like, sounds like you have a skill issue. And he issues like the shush motion. Oh my, I just want to make him wait. Tomorrow's Monday, which means that I get the game into the same room he's doing, so I can make him mad. Yes. Okay, can I tell you a little secret that I like to do? I like to just kind of like do some subtle thing that I know will make people very mad, but will make me look innocent, just to see if I can get away with it. Yeah. I'm getting close to this. Dude, the core will be turned into a heart. Oof. Such a skill shit to me. I can't wait till Wednesday. Senior trip. Every single year, the school plans a senior trip. We're going to something called Go Ape, which is out of state. And we're not going in there on those buses. We're going on charters. I've only been on a charter once. I'm like, let's go. I'm like, I might drive my Crosstrek there. And they're like, we're going on charters. I'm like, nope, never mind. I like the charters. Charters are like rich boy buses. They're insulated. They're air conditioned. Like, these buses are basically a little bit more pricier than the average school bus. CHARTER. They're very special occasion buses that some places use. I am making something in Astroneer terms. This is extremely well advanced. I've been on one. I've only been on one once. If you're a senior, you'll probably be able to be on one. I don't know. It depends on, like... I heard what you said, but in Astroneer terms, I'm doing something very advanced. I'm making, like, if I actually go through, it'll be one of Astroneer's most advanced bases. The entire planet is being turned into a machine. I'm building what I like to call the solar belt. A project that involves taking solar okay, actually, first of all, I should explain this. Think about how the Earth is built for a second. You know what the equator is, right? Because of the Earth's rotation, sun strikes the equator all the time. Because, let's say, let's go. Take a penny, or take a penny, right? And hold it kind of towards a light and rotate it around, rotate it like if, where Lincoln is spinning. Light's gonna hit the edge of that coin at one point, just like light's gonna hit the edge of the equator at one point. It always does. So, here's what I theorize. If one was to stretch solar panels, in theory, around the equator of a planet, you would get an infinite amount of energy. Or at least an amount of energy that would never, ever, ever stop. As long as the Earth spins, as long as the planet spins infinitely, you get an infinite amount of sun. Not an infinite amount of power, but basically a state of power where you don't get any, power outs. So that's when I started thinking. Simple. In the game, there are railroads. These can transport trains, however, they can also transfer things like electricity and oxygen. You can hook a solar panel from one part of the world up, and hook it up to the other half, and you can get power there. I'm gonna restate that because I think I just had a brain stroke. You could have a solar panel at the South Pole, have a railroad all the way to the North Pole, hook it up to power, and you got power. Provided that the energy is being generated. So, if you look on my stream, I'll show you. Actually, I might just share screen you here in a second. Kind of, yeah. Well, it depends. Again, they're like models of cars or trucks. They all may have features that others do not. Oh my god, I want this video. I remember the government secretly hoards billions of pounds of cheese in caves. I don't know. There's like tons of cheese. Like actual like tons of cheese wheels just hoarded at the bottom of these caves. I don't know. They just store cheese. I like that one. I'm sorry. Come on, let me brutally assault you. Why aren't you succumbing to my assault? Good luck surviving our arsenal of over 2,000 nukes. Oh, and Russia has about 2,000 more. That's a whopping $2,000. It's one giant transit way. Back off, Jack. Duh. AI will get you. Mm, mm. I can print 8. That's just skin. Yes. Plug that in. I can probably do this about one more time. Okay. Fake AFKers. Bruh. I cannot imagine how insane the power output of this grid has to be. Even if I were to stop right now, it'd be my highest power, it'd be my highest energy producing plant I've ever conceived or built in Astroneer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I need to do this 8 more times. I need 16 more panels, and I'm about to get 4. So that Yes. My God, look at the amount of solar panels on this house. Sorry, I didn't even say that. See, I'm going overkill with these solar panels. I can make 8 more. After this, I'm gonna need 8 more. You already know what I was gonna say. Yeah, you get the point. My laugh, though. I'm just imagining taking it out of context. This guy. Don't do that, you're gonna get kicked off. Yes. That can be taken out of context. I could just take a shower here in a second. Man, I am so close to the end. I'm so close to completing this half of the solar belt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seven. All I gotta do is get 7 more. Actually, I need 6 more panels, man. 6 more panels, and I could have I would have completed this half of the solar belt. Dude, I can't tell you how much power this is generating. This is absolutely an insane amount of power. Did my game glitch or something? Because oh. Oh, brother. Nerds. Oh, yeah, boomers. My opinion, if you underhand throw something, you're kind of not really throwing it. That's kind of like more of a toss. Overhand, though, that's. Oh my god. Oh. You don't know the half of that, bruh. I had these elderly, stupid people that abused me when I was in autism camp. They said I was being mean when I was pretending to be a submarine, poking my... Oh my gosh! I just got a Facebook friend... I don't go on Facebook, but I just got a Facebook friend request from my teacher. What am I? Yeah. I'm not gonna say. No, stop! Nope. Oh, thank God. I just picked up a solar panel and almost moved to the jar. Bruh, you could breathe, and one of the carbon dioxide atoms could, like, drift over to her, detect it, and say you assaulted. Like, bruh. I hate this stupid system where it's like it's a he said. I have been victimized by no tolerance from school ever since. I will report. I hate it because the teacher said, "Oh, if you are getting mad at somebody, tell the teacher." I told the teacher, but guess what? Because you know what? I kind of getting hit because they knew that I'm a special ed student. I don't think they took me seriously. And so then I'd get so mad to the point where I would do something I would regret, and then guess what? I would get in trouble when the other person was clearly antagonizing me and doing stuff. And this was not like how I was now. Like I couldn't tell what was right and wrong. You assaulted somebody with mulch. Everybody throws tire chips at each other or mulch, whatever, yeah. People just... Or getting the details wrong, yeah. John Smith. Oh my god, I hate when they press you so much and then they make you say yes. Wow, what a bunch of snitches. I've been victimized. I'm not that person. Let's call. I've been victimized, bro. You're a middle-aged white person. Not trying to be controversial, please. Do not. You're a middle-aged, privileged person who lives in a first world, and absolutely gets everything they need. Like, don't tell me. Like, you want to say you're victimized? Try being somebody who's living on the spectrum. Then we are going to talk. Anyway, I have been absolutely victimized by the educational system's zero tolerance policy. I swear to God, there was this one teacher, I saw her at my restaurant. I almost wanted to say, you failed me, you failed my cousin, and you failed yourself. Like, that's what I wanted to say to her, but I kept my composure. Yeah, like one teacher got mad at Bryce because he told this person, or he told the teacher that one of my bullies didn't get a second chance, and they're like, no, she does deserve a second chance. I'm like, homie, I've actually gave her not a second chance, a fourth chance. I gave her a fourth chance, and guess what? She messed it up. So that's why I don't forgive her ever. I gave her all the chances in the freaking world, and she blew them. Not my fault. Oh my god. I hate that because you have absolutely no power. Like, who cares? You're gonna throw it away in 5 days anyway. You're not gonna get anything from this note. Like, rub off. Like, buzz off, homie. That is the stupidest thing. That just you never learn anything from those stupid paragraphs. I'm gonna post that. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right here in a second. I'm gonna post a video. And that's the sword belt. I don't know. I won't be on tomorrow. Or I probably won't be on until Thursday. My sword belt on Novus. Oh, if you're oh yeah, if my dad wants you to, yeah, blow their friggin' heads off. Blow the stupid muskrats off. Oh, I don't know. They make good money. Oh, underwater welders make tons of money. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. There are 35 rails connecting the machine, connecting the planet. 35 times 2 times 14, and we have an estimated power output of 980. Times this by 2, and we're going to have a power output of 1,960. The highest energy output ever conceived from an Abbott Agency facility on Astroneer. This is the equivalent of having 490 RTGs. I mean, 490 RTGs, that's insane. I'm gonna stop streaming. Bye, guys.